Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asma binti Muhammad Sattar, 1170312. For this presentation's proposal defense, I would like to introduce the topic for this for this proposal defense is initial screening and identifications of fungus from Lemna minor species for enzyme production. The main source of our research is duckweed, which is Lemna minor duckweed, and from that duckweed we want to isolate the fungus, and from that fungus we will have an enzymatic fungal from that fungus, and basically we want to have the main enzyme that mostly used in this world for the productions of many kind of things like cellulase, amylase, and protease. And the objective of our research is we want to have to identify the presence of fungus in Lemna minor, and we want to investigate the presence of the three enzymes that I've mentioned before in this Lemna minor. Why we want to have these kinds of research? Because we identify that there is problems that arise in this industry, which is mainly in the food industry, which is the deficiencies of enzyme for the productions of their products, of their industry's products, like dairy products, of food industries, and detergents, and many more. And the synthesis basically usually the synthesis of enzyme is chemical productions, chemically synthesis. But in this kind of things, we want to have solutions and alternative to overcome these deficiencies, and also we want to avoid the people that from the harmful things like the synthesis. The enzymatic enzyme that synthesis chemically, we want to it's biologically produced, which is from fungus. Based on the previous research that we have read, and we identify that many of duckweed has been used in these regions in worldwide, but due to their nutritional values that they have, that duckweed, that Lemna minor duckweed have on it, but we also identify that there are inducers that some in the regions of China have been used duckweed as their inducer for enzyme productions, which is cellulase enzyme. And from that purpose, we want to have this kind of research, because we want to produce an enzymatic fungal due to the problem that arise, and we want to have a low risk of toxicity, and we want to ensure that the safety of the enzyme that we will use in the future. The materials and methods that we want to use, and basically the method that we want to use is the two methods, which is the fungus growth and solutions of the fungus from the Lemna minor. And also we want to have our enzyme assay, which is we want to look on the enzyme activity, either there is a reactivity or reactions of the enzyme from the fungus of the Lemna towards the specific substance. And this is the steps of fungus growth, which is the plant after we isolate the fungus from the Lemna, we grow it on the PDA agar, which is the potato detritus agar medium, and we will incubate it. And after we incubate it, and we for a few days, and like 5 days and above, we will have a mycelium on it, and the mycelium will isolate and filtrate. We will and we will have a at the ends of these reactions we will have a crude of enzyme, which is the crude of enzyme will have we will react on um, specific substance, like for example the enzymatic fungus amylase, and we will take an actions on the take the reactions on the amylase on the starch medium, and we will inoculate it on the starch medium, and we will incubate for a few hours, and we'll have a look on the clearance spot or any reactions that involve after the few days of incubations. And this is basically the, the how the process will be, we will have the result of this the result that we expect to have. And basically the statistical analysis that we will use is standard error, which is we want to have a look on the clear spots, and we will measure the clearance spots of the after the incubations, and either which one of the amylase enzymatic fungal will have a reactions on the specific substance that we mentioned. And the expected outcome that we expect that we are able to identify valuable fungus from the Lemna minor, and we hopefully that enzymatic fungal, cellulase, amylase, and protease will discover from those fungals from Lemna minor. And this is the Gantt chart for this research, and it's basically of expenses and of our studies. And that's all from my presentations, and thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.